Hey guys, for today's video, let's do something different. I'm gonna create a simple watercolor bullet journal for December 2020, and I'll be using my Holbein watercolors, watercolor pencil, and this Rubens watercolor sketchbook. On this side, I will do a simple December calendar, and on the right side, I'll add some habit tracker and mood trackers. So let's get started. For this journal, I would like to limit my colors to brown, one red, and one green. And you can see me here just doodling irregular rectangles for my calendar. Since I'm using a watercolor pencil, I'm gonna wet some of those boxes to give them a faint color. And on the right side, I'll add a few lines for notes. And a simple header for the days. On the bottom right side, I'll add some berries. And I'll start off by drawing some leaves using my watercolor pencil. And again, I'll color some of these leaves and add some berries. So you can get creative. You might want to add some Christmas elements, or you might want to do other themes that you'd like. But since this is my first bullet journal design, I'm going to keep my colors to a minimum. And I'm just experimenting and see if this is something that I will continue creating. So let me know in the comments below if you would like to see more of this video. Next, I'm drawing a circle here, a guide for my Christmas wreath. This wreath will be my mood tracker. And to make things even simpler, you might want to try this technique. I have here a small piece of plastic or cling wrap, which I'll use for the base of my wreath. All you need to do is crumple it to a manageable size, dip it on your paint, and then tap it on your paper. Keep doing this until you established a base for your Christmas wreath. I also use this same technique in painting my simple watercolor trees for beginners. Link above or below. I'll stop until I create a letter C shape, and then I'll complete the wreath by adding dried twigs using a dark brown color and my watercolor brush. To add some interest to the wreath, I'll also add some dried twigs all around. For the legend, I'm adding 5 Christmas balls. The darker the color of the Christmas ball, it means I am happy, satisfied, or contented during that day, and the paler it means that I'm a bit stressed or my mind is all over the place. So I'll use those Christmas balls as my mood tracker. And then I'll add 31 balls around my wreath. You might want to add numbers inside the balls to indicate the date, but since I made this so small, I'll just leave it be and I'll just color a random ball each day. And to add some contrast, I'm drawing here some green leaves around the Christmas wreath. Next, for my habit tracker, I'm gonna paint a simple Christmas cactus without the flowers. So again, I'm limiting my colors to brown, green, and red. For this month, I'm gonna be tracking 2 habits that I need to do daily. One is reading a book every day for at least 10 minutes. And then 2 is painting every day for at least 15 minutes. So every day that I am able to do those, I'm going to add a flower on my Christmas cactus. So you'll see at the end of the month how blooming my cactus is, or how lonely this would be depending on those habits. What about you? What habit are you building for this month? Let me know in the comments below. I'm excited to see how this journal would be filled up. And finally, let's add some details. I'm just double checking if my paint is dry. I'll add dates inside those boxes. And since this is my first time doing a watercolor bullet journal design, I made some mistakes on those days, and I'm trying to cover up those mistakes by coloring those boxes with darker pigment. And I'll have a simple December 2020 header. Next, for the final details, I'll just add some loose berries using my watercolor pencil, and shadows for the pot of my Christmas cactus. And finally, I'm going to use a pure white paint. I'll use it directly from the tube and cover up those mistakes, and even add a ribbon for the 25th of September. And here's my simple December 2020 watercolor bullet journal. Let me know if you like this or if I should continue doing this. And I'll see you on my next video. Thanks for watching!